Money is stressing me, keeping me in the streets. Money can't think, can't sleep, can't eat. Money is stressing me, keeping me in the streets. Money.
All right, y'all. I know what time it is, and if you don't know what time it is, I don't know why you tuned in to something you don't know what time it is and stuff, because, you should be knowing about what some kind of time. But, I know it's some need to grow, so we sneaking in, listening. But first, this is, this is Spitface. That's right. That's right, Spitface. And I'm here with the First Lady of Sports Talk, the one and only Cheryl Smith. How you doing, Cheryl Smith?
I'm doing well, Spitface. How you doing?
Ain't it great to be the one and only?
Yes, it is.
That's some stuff. One and only. Now we are joined by the Shimmy Shake Girls at our panel, which includes. Did I say it included? That's right. Yeah. The naked one, live, naked, bearskin rug, DizzieMac.
That's me.
That be him. And you know what, man? This brother be sparkling in the dark.
Yep, yeah.
Now, that's a tough road, the sparkle in the dark. But he do it. Chase Diamond.
How's it going, gentlemen? If anybody wants to know what to get me for Christmas, I'd love a bearskin rug.
DizzieMac, you got a fan.
Hey. Well,
you got a fan, bro.
Yes.
All right. We love you, Chase. It ain't just because we know you're making a bunch of money. We like you.
Oh, I love you guys too.
First lady, we are ready. What you saying?
Each week, we try to figure out what is going on in the sports world, not the plays of the week, more like the players of the week. Are they trying to tell us something? So we ask, what you saying? Fly, little birdie, fly. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. So I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let the spirit carry me. I want to fly right into the future. The little birdies, known as the Cleveland Browns, wish they could fly far, far away from becoming the second team in NFL history to go winless. Fortunately for Team Tootsie Roll, the sports fans have been relishing in an NBA championship and a World Series appearance. So there has been no focus on the only team more woeful, there goes that word again, woeful, than the Chicago Bears. Is it time for a regime change? Is it time to make the Browns great again? The coach inherited a mess. Is it time, if the team goes 1-15, does he keep his job? Can anyone fire the owner? Isn't there some rich guy who wants a winner in Cleveland? Jim Brown, Otto Graham, Ozzie Newsome, and the Steve Miller Band are asking, what you saying? Oh, my goodness. Well, again, thanks goodness, like you said in the opening, for the Cavs and the Indians, because the Browns will continue to be the mistake by the lake. Yes, the mistake by the lake. And they are more so a mistake this year than ever, because they could have a perfect season of winning 0 games. And you know what? The fans have accepted the reality that their team probably will not win any games. They have taken to social media to plan a parade for losing all games.
What?
I mean, they actually have the parade route. Go on internet. You'll see it. I mean, it is comical. But you know what? It's comical. Based upon the Browns' schedule, they are playing teams that are in the hunt for the playoff spot. So they definitely may go. They may not win a game. They got the Steelers twice. They got to play the Cowboys. Man, they're in trouble. Definitely in trouble. The last team actually to do this was the 2008 Detroit Lions. They went 0 for 16. Actually, the only team that went 0 for 16 was the Detroit Lions. Oh, boy. I mean, I felt sorry for the Browns because in the beginning of the season, they actually looked like they could have won a couple of games, but they just could not seal the deal. And they had some heartbreaking defeats. And the only positive, they still do have a good coach in Hugh Jackson. He is definitely a good coach. I mean, when he was an offensive coordinator for the Bengals, I mean, they had a good offense, but for some reason the Browns' offense is very anemic this year. And maybe it's because they do not have a good quarterback. That's probably the number one reason why, because unfortunately Josh McCown is not getting it done. Now, I'm going to blame somebody. It got to be the VP of football operations, Sashi Brown. And he is on the hot seat. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. What do you say? Ooh. Who put the team together? He was the one who signed RG3. What happened to RG3? He is more injury prone than Tony Romo. I mean, come on. I mean, he traded the second round pick, which was Carson Wentz, to the Eagles for future round picks. I mean, Carson Wentz right now is looking much better than Josh McCown, Cody Kessler, and R3-3. So Sashi Brown is definitely on the hot seat. You have to blame him. And one thing he just recently said, he actually said, quote, we are focused on wins and we are not focused on wins and losses this year. Really? If you're not focused on winning and you're not focused on losses, then what the hell are you focused on? That's what I want to know. I mean, are you focusing on securing a number one pick? Maybe that's what your plan is. But definitely Sashi needs to work on getting the Browns a better defensive line and offensive line. So hopefully all those picks that they receive from the Eagles, this will assist them with finding a new players to improve the team. So if he doesn't do that, I'm going to tell you this. Both he and Hugh will be gone because when you are black, you have a shorter leash than your white counterparts.
Oh.
Oh, yes. What do you say? Well, they don't get black coaches and black VPs of operation a chance, DizzieMac. You got to win. You got to win real fast. The only black person and coach that they give a chance is, and you know who it is, the Cincinnati Bengals coach. I mean, he's been given more than opportunity. He's given more opportunity. So, DizzieMac.
Well, First Lady, that might mean that he's sucking it up for everybody else.
Exactly. So, DizzieMac, I mean, the Browns, their story is just pathetic this year. How are you going to help them? What's the problem with them?
Well, what the problem is, First Lady, is you got to make the right choices. Now, here it was. The Browns were playing pretty decent with Cody Kessler, a rookie out of USC. He was playing pretty well. Then you're going to go and put McCown in. Come on. You got to understand and give your team the best chance to win. And McCown does not. Cody Kessler, give the team the best chance to win. But see, I blame the coach, First Lady. I blame the coach because you down there coaching and acting like you don't know what you're doing. Acting like you did when you were in Oakland and they fired your ass. Hey, wake up, Hugh Jackson. Understand your personnel. You got some pieces. Terrell Pryor. You got Isaiah Crowell. You got Cody Kessler. Give them a chance to help you not be in that parade. You don't want to be in that parade because see, that means you are not the man for the job, and they might as well give it to Oh, DizzieMac. I be down there on the sideline on a bearskin rug coaching. That's all right. I'll bring a winner to that city. Jim Brown will be like, "What you gonna do?" Jim, I'm going to win. I mean, but what you going to do? Jim, I said I'm going to win. I got this.
All right. Chase, what's your prognosis for them?
Well, I'm going to personally guarantee you that the Browns win a game this year.
Personally.
You know what? And I can tell you exactly.
Personally guarantee?
I can tell you exactly what game they're going to win.
And what game are they going to win?
Now, on December 24th, they're going to play the San Diego Chargers at home in Cleveland. San Diego's not used to that cold Cleveland weather. Robert Griffin is practicing. If he gets on the field, he's going to be playing for his career. Joe Hayden's due back soon. Hugh Jackson, I think you got to give him 3 years or so. You got to have stability in Cleveland. But I think you'll see their first win come against San Diego in December. Their only win, actually.
Only win.
Yeah, you did your, you done already did your outrageous prediction. You trying to get ahead of the script, you know. But first, lady, I'm going to tell you something, first, lady.
Okay,
This is the wisest move Cleveland Browns could make is to keep Hugh Jackson as head coach for 8 years. 8 years. And look what the Dallas Cowboys did. They took a young, didn't know his ass from a hole in the ground, Jason Garrett, and made him a winning coach. Did not say made him a winning coach. And how did they do it? They said, well, we just ain't going to get nobody else. There is something about allowing something to be consistent, win, lose, or draw. Because Jason Garrett had some draws. That boy had some draws. And he done turned into a pretty good darn coach. Mm-hmm. You know, and look who he got as owner. He got an owner got an ego. Well, did I say ego?
Ego.
My man got some ego, but hey,
I got a big ego.
But hey, I give it to I Big D. I give it to him. It go with the territory. But the smartest thing they can do is don't whatever they do change ownership. Keep the coach. Now, Cincinnati, you might have to let my boy go. You might have to let my boy go. I love you, bro. I love you, but it's time to move on. You got to let it go, man. You got to let it go. It ain't going to work out.
Okay. All right, Spitface. Back over to you.
Let's see. Let's see what we going. Oh, I'm going to knock you out. Mama say knock you out. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking my peers and putting suckers in fed, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom. Explosion overpowering over the competition. I'm towering. Wrecking shop when I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare, you better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that'll all get sliced and diced. Competition paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Matthew Hilton, Otis Grant, or Razor Ruddock. We're talking about the knockout punch landed on a college football player by his pregnant, did I say pregnant, girlfriend via a pot of boiling water. Yikes.
Ouch.
At least there were no grits. Florida international tight end Jonnu Smith is obviously not the first college football player to be ruled out for the rest of the season with an injury. Plenty of players have gone down with knee, ankle, and other injuries in recent weeks. But he is the first Did I say the voice? Chase, did I say voice?
Yes, you did.
I said voice player to go down with an injury that came about because of a scary encounter with a pot. I didn't say it was smoking pot. It wasn't that kind of encounter. It was a pot that was filled with boiling hot water.
Ouch.
Damn. Per reports, the FIU player sustained a series of bad burns after his girlfriend, first lady, girlfriend?
Oh my goodness. Girl.
Girlfriend. Mary Gasper dumped boiling water on him after claiming that he wasn't paying enough attention to her. Let's see. Let me just make sure. Let's see. Boiling hot water after claiming that he wasn't paying enough attention to her. Got it. Does it look like the young man has a future called baby mama drama? If he gets that big time NFL contract, where was Medea to protect the young man? Do you think he will be spending more attention on her? Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, and Bart Starr ask him, what you saying? First Lady, I have now, in all seriousness, I hope the young man recovers speedily and gets things together, but I think they may need to get some counseling.
Oh, definitely counseling. They definitely need counseling.
I think they may need to get. I think a separation may be in order.
Yes.
Well, she's pregnant, so I mean, he's in it for life right now. But my goodness, I mean, these young adults, they take love and relationships too serious. I mean, come on. Yes, they should have their own reality show. He's deep in baby mama drama.
Oh.
I mean, but like you said earlier, it could have been worse for Janoon Smith. I mean, he's not a distant cousin of mine, but like she definitely could have gone old school with adding the grits to the boiling water. I mean, that's what Medea would have done instead of protecting him. She would have added the grits to the boiling water.
I said, where was Medea to protect the young man?
Medea would have added the grits, and Al Green's having a flashback right now. He's having a flashback. I mean,
Al Grits.
You remember when Al got grits thrown on him? He became an ordained minister after that. He went into.
You said he saw the Lord. He saw the
light.
I saw the light.
You saw the light. So I'm not sure what's going to happen to Janu. I really don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, what's up?
What's the worst thing you've done to a boyfriend?
The worst thing, it wasn't to him, but I did discard his phone.
All right, okay. All right, well, hey, look, we're
gonna move on from that.
A good friend of mine sold all her husband's stuff, but that's another story. But
that's another story. But
go ahead, First Lady.
Oh no, I was just saying, I'm not sure what's up with girlfriend because I mean she's ruining her chance to be a gold digger. I mean that's her gold mine.
Prenup.
That's her gold mine. You gotta protect him. Prenup. You gotta protect him. I mean, anyway. All right. That's all I got to say about this incident.
All right, now, Brother Chase. You being a prognosticator kind of guy, what is the line that there's a future with that relationship?
0.0. Because I'm seeing here that she was arrested 2 days later and she pled not guilty. It says that he is going to be considered for the NFL draft when he comes out of college. You know what? If the situation would have been turned around and a man would have dumped hot boiling water on his girlfriend, I don't know. It probably would have been handled a little bit differently. But yeah, I'd be staying far away from her, pregnant or
You're
not.
fine.
And
You're fine.
that'd be it.
You're fine. You're fine.
You know, we can argue, fuss, and fight, but when you get to the throwing the water on me, gotta move.
Move on.
Gotta move. DizzieMac. DizzieMac, how do you like your grits?
Hey, I like them in a bowl, a little butter, salt, pepper, and quietly eat them. But this youngster, I mean, I feel bad for him. I mean, that's really that's cold blooded. You just get hot water dumped on you. We all know that if you had grits in there, it's just like napalm. It stick to you. And that would have been really rough. But typical Spitface. It's typical of the youngsters in society today. You're not paying enough attention to me. So I'm going to take it to the next level and show you how far I can go. Well, understand. And showing me how far you can go, realize you're fired. You're fired. So, yeah. To my man, move on. Get away. Don't look back, because he may be gaining on you with another pot of hot water.
All right. Now I am going to say one thing. I do disagree with one aspect of the naked one. I will not label that as typical of the young folks. Now, I ain't going to label that. Now, it sounds like it's typical because these fools be making it into the news because they crazy. But I'm not gonna label it as I ain't gonna label it as typical because I done met some powerful young folks and man, hey, they there. But the idiots sometimes make the press. And on that low, First Lady, we got to take our first break. So do something with us.
The first two listeners to email us or send a shout-out why the boxers are grouped together will receive a $25 gift card from our partners at NFLshop.com. Now, your hint is they are Americans. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we have a performance from Plunky and Oneness on the first part of shout-out.
Free Mr. Vine.
It flows in from around the globe to get a shout out from the panel. First Lady, I can't wait. I really can't. I really can't. I done seen these folks. I done seen little videos and clips on them, and I'm just anxious. And I'm almost about ready to pee on myself. But I can't wait to hear the music from Plunky and Oneness.
On Shout Out, we feature new independent artists who are looking to find their shining star. If we like what we hear, we'll give the track a shout out. If we don't like it, we hit the mute. This morning, we have Plunky and Oneness with their album, Juju Jazz Funk. All right, DJ, let's hear One Love, One Us.
Yeah, man.
One love, one trust, real love, it's us, One love, one us, in love, we trust. One love, one love, one trust, one trust. Our love is us, is us. What the world needs now is love, sweet love, one love, we love, just one love, one trust. Our love is us. One love like this. This love is bliss. One love, one trust, one trust. This love is us, it's us. One love, one love, one us, one us. In love, we trust, we trust. One love, one love. Our love. One love, one trust, one trust. Our love is us. Oneness, one love, one trust. Our love is us. One love like this. This love is bliss. One day we'll live in a world together where there'll be justice for all our children. Imagine living in peace and love and light. Oh, one love.
All right. That's Plunky and Oneness. A lot of ones with one love, one us. So let's go to the panel and see what they think. Chase, are you feeling this song?
I'd have to say I'm not feeling it. I wasn't really going for the beat. I liked her voice. That was a positive part. But it's not something I'd be playing, in my radio on the way to work or something like that.
Oh, okay. So you're going
to definitely mute that.
You're going to mute that one.
Yeah.
DizzieMac?
You know what, First Lady? It came on. It reminded me of another song where this artist let out this loud, long burp. And my man said, man, you sound like you about the Earl. And, you know, it's one of my favorite songs. Now, this kind of started that way because my man sounded like he had a bellyache at first. But then they turned it on. I'm going to give this a shout out. I like this nice beat. One of them cold, dreary, overcast, snowy day kind of music where you, you know, be hanging with the Shimmy Shake girls and, you know, we turn up.
Okay, so you're going to shout it out. Spitface,
Yes.
what do you think about?
Now I'm listening to the track, and I'm kind of in the place that DizzieMac was in, but I don't know about that front end part. You know, but it did put me in that mood for the groove. You know, it was that groovy kind of music. And, you know, I'm a groovy kind of music kind of guy. And so I can get with the groove there. See, I'll throw this track on, and I'll be outside with the little barbecue grill, and, you know, I got me one of them little drinks with the little umbrella on top, you know, and just doing my thing. Just doing, you know, that's that doing your thing kind of music. Now, my only thing was that then they get a saxophonist, No Love. Y'all gonna let y'all gonna tease us with the saxophonist. Hear a little bit of him. You're wrong. But I'm giving it a shout out.
Okay, you're gonna shout it out. I'm gonna give it a yo because the song obviously samples several other songs because you seem like you heard this song before. It just has a different twist with the saxophone, but I don't know. It seems very familiar to me. A couple of those. I think they mixed two songs together, so I'm gonna give it a yo. It was okay, but it wasn't spectacular.
You might have heard that in the elevator. Yeah, an elevator.
Yeah, on the elevator
music.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was on part 2 of Shout Out. We'll have another performance from Plunky and Oneness. All those ones. Is that the sound of my favorite? And speaking of number one, my favorite number one underwater friend, is it time for Flip It?
Faster than lightning, no one you see is smarter than he. And we know Flipper lives in a world full of wonder, flying there under the sea.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It is time for Flip It, while hosts defend the point and then flip the script and defend the opposing view. Now, you know, this year has been in the NFL, it has been interesting. The quarterbacks on the rise. But who is more impressive, Dak Prescott or Derek Carr? We asked the panel to defend. Derek Carr is more impressive than Dak, hands down. Chase Diamond, defend.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Derek Carr is more impressive by far. You know, he has to go up against a hard schedule. He's got the Broncos. He's got to play twice. The Chiefs twice. They play the Falcons, the Panthers. He's going against cream of the crop teams. Prescott, you know, played the Browns, the Bears, the 49ers, a very weak NFC East. I mean, I'm not putting down Prescott, but, you know, for my money, Derek Carr has been more impressive. 17 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. This guy's a real deal.
Bridge.
All right. Okay, you heard that from Chase Diamond. Derek Carr is more impressive than Dak, hands down. Now, I suspect I might get a little biasness on this. DizzieMac, the Finn.
First lady, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that because I got the Ice Cube Jerry curl with the old school Raiders hat on. You know I'm going to say Derek Carr. Got the Easy E Lokes on. Derek Carr is more advanced. He will go down the field like a true Raiders quarterback. Dak hasn't got there yet. He's done a lot with the limited game plan he's been given. So, no, you can't compare the two because Derek Carr will come up aces, or I should say silver and black, in all categories across the board over Dak. But Dak is good. The boy is good.
You heard the defense from the naked one with his silver and black bearskin rug. That's right. He's the only. It's gonna be on eBay. All right.
Hey, man.
First lady, defend.
I agree with Chase. Derek Carr definitely has been battling in more more difficult games than Dak Prescott. And Derek Carr has a much stronger arm, and he's thrown, like you said, 17 touchdowns. Dak has only thrown for, I believe, 14 touchdowns this season. And, Derek does have more good weapons than Dak, but he hits them consistently. Dak has the tendency to be more of a short passer. You really rarely see Dak throw long passes like Derek Carr. I mean, Derek Carr can really air the ball out. I mean, he always throws those long passes to Amari Cooper. So you have to give it to Derek Carr because, he's more of a pocket passer than Dak Prescott. And he's a winner. I know the Cowboys are winning, but Derek Carr has more experience than Dak. Dak is having a good rookie season, but when it comes to consistency, I'm going to bet on Derek Carr because he's been doing it now for the past couple of years. He's been in the league for 3 years, I think, and so I really feel that he is the better quarterback, and he has a better future than Dak Prescott. This could be a one-and-done season for Dak.
One and done. Could be, should be, we'll see what it is. Now I'm going to say the other thing that it makes it more impressive for Derek Carr than Dak, and I'm just going to say it as it is. He play on the Raiders. He went in with the Raiders. That is impressive. All right. Now this is flipping. We flip. That's right. You heard those powerful defenses for Derek Carr over Dak. But we're gonna flip the script and have the panel defend the opposite view. Dak Prescott is the most impressive by far. The naked one, defend. Did we lose the naked one?
No, here I am. Well, see, because I get some of them good old shrimps and fruit, but Dak Prescott is more impressive because, again, they won't take the shackles off. He's only throwing to one main receiver, two at most, Dez Bryant and Jason Witten. He's getting, the running game, So, hey, just wait till he unleashes his skill set onto the scene. They haven't ran no read options. They haven't done anything to really play to his strengths as a mobile quarterback. They haven't let him throw deep. Dak likes to go deep. Put in some intermediate passes for my man. And he'll show you why, as a younger quarterback, he's better than Derek Carr. Better. I mean, he has the ability and more of an upside. Derek Carr, basically, if he didn't have Crabtree and Cooper You know, we wouldn't even be, he'd be worse than, Ryan Fitzpatrick. But yeah, when you got all pro receivers, but look at Dak. Dak is able. Who's the Cowboys' other wide receiver? Anybody know?
Cole Beasley.
Yeah.
But Beasley in the slot. But nobody opposite there that can stretch the field, that he can throw to consistently. Yeah. He has to go with Dak Prescott. I rest my case.
Well, we heard the defense from the naked one. Chase Diamond defend. Dak Prescott is the most impressive by far.
I'd have to say he's the most impressive by far for one big reason. He was a fourth-round pick rookie. He's 8-1 in the NFL. Wentz and Jared Goff went ahead of him. But this guy, I don't know if he's the next coming of Tom Brady or what, but he had a last-second win against the Steelers, a team that I think is going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Really?
He's just showed grit and determination. He hasn't even really had Dez Bryant for the full season. Dez has been in and out of the lineup. I think Dak Prescott has definitely shown that he's had the more impressive year. Being a rookie, it's hard to play in the NFL.
All right, you heard the defense, but one of the things that I look at is that with Dak Prescott, which for me says he's more impressive, is one, he is a rookie. Derek Carr had a few years to get, to where he's got the mold and meld with the team. Dak Prescott, he a rookie. And he done took, remember my prediction, that Tony Romo would lose his job, but it would not be the injury.
You said
he just got his job taken, just straight up taken. Now, just taken, which is impressive. How many rookies just come along and take a Pro Bowl quarterback's job? Just take it.
I don't think that hurts.
And working with what he got. It might be a blessing that a certain wide receiver been in and out of the lineup, so he could look at who want to play and who want to showboat and ain't won nothing. So I'm going, and as far as that short game, there was another quarterback who, he was like, well, he just throw them little short intermediate pass. He don't go long, and they called him Joe Montana. That short intermediate gang. Next thing you know, all of a sudden he throwing bombs.
Boom.
First lady defends. Well, Spitface, all I got to say is ditto, because you just took the words right out of my mouth. That is the main reason, because he is more impressive than Derek Carr, because he has succeeded as a rookie. And Carr has been in the league for 3. Dak was thrown into the lion's den, and he has come out a winner. One thing he does better than Derek Carr, he is a better game manager. He is a better runner than Carr. I mean, and like Chase said, Dak did not have his best wide receiver the entire season. He was doing it with Cole Beasley and some of the other no-name people on their team as far as offense. So, I mean, you have to give him the credit. I mean, he's very impressive. And, yeah, Tony Romo, he read that letter, and he conceded that Dak is better for the team right now. So you got to hands down give it to Dak. So it is what it is. Poor Tony. I thought he was going to cry.
Oh shoot. That $50 million. I ain't crying. First lady, take us to break.
Stay tuned. Up next, the funnies and our favorite underwater friend on Flip It Part 2. Yeah, Jerry Jones said he paying all that money for a backup.
Ain't no crime being a millionaire.
Not for long. Free Mr. Vine.
Still listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. It's time for the funnies. Spitface, over to you.
All right, First Lady, I think we have something a little interesting today. New Jersey men take taxi to robbery. Now, but here's the thing. They don't pay the driver. Two men in New Jersey were arrested after taking a taxi to rob a home and refusing to pay their driver. Kenneth Burke, 46, we put them on blast, and Timothy Foote, 38, took a taxi to a neighborhood in Deal Township and asked the driver to wait outside as they entered the home. The two later emerged from the home with a television and several liquor bottles and rode the cab back to an apartment in Asbury Park. Upon their arrival, Burke and Foote left the taxi without paying their fare, prompting the driver to call Asbury Park Police. Asbury Park Police contacted police in Deal, who determined the house had been burglared and returned the stolen items. Chase, Brother Chase Diamond, what would you say to the line? Here's on these fools doing some time.
I can't even believe that the taxi cab driver wasn't arrested for going along with this whole thing. And you think they would have paid him if he was going along with it? Maybe they wouldn't have got themselves into some hot water.
Burke and Foote taken to Monmouth County Correctional Institution and charged with burglary, conspiracy to commit burglary, criminal trespassing, and theft. Their bail was set at $20,000, and their court dates are pending. Guys, you know that water is splashing on you. Must be time for our favorite underwater friend. It's time for flipping. Time for flipping, while hosts defend a point and then flip the script and defend the opposing view. Which team will have more total wins at the end of the season? Lakers or Timberwolves? Panel defend. Nothing but a T-Wolf thing, baby. They'll have more wins than the Kobe-less Lakers. DizzieMac, defend.
Right here, right now. You seeing coming of age, which shouldn't come as no surprise. The Lakers have opened up a new era. Luke Walton has got them playing at a very high level. Plus, the young talent is getting a chance to play. They've had a chance to kind of get their feet wet, know what it's about to be an NBA player. And now they're playing very well. I mean, they do everything. And I think if they ever caught the Timberwolves out there, home or away, they're running the doors off the gym with them. Because you got DeMarcus Russell, Julius Randle, Clarkston, Nick Young. You got Larry Nash Jr. I think they got Mozgov. They got Timothy Mozgov from Cleveland. I mean, this is a young, talented squad. I think it's a couple of others that I'm not naming, but they have the goods. They're better, no doubt, than the Timberwolves right now. The Timberwolves, that's everybody's darling. But take that off their mantle and give it to the Lakers. Magic, all the old Lakers are happy that Luke Walton has brought the tradition back, and they're getting some wins. Purple and gold.
All right, we heard the defense from DizzieMac for the wrong question. Chase Diamond, please defend. Nothing but a T-Wolf thing, baby. They will have more wins than the Kobe-less Lakers.
Yeah, I was thrown off a little bit like that. I was thinking he's supposed to be defending the Timberwolves, but
he was.
So it kind of threw me off a little bit. I had to regroup and change what I was doing. But now I'll go back into Timberwolves mode. But I definitely, honestly, 100% think that the Timberwolves will have a better record at the end of the year. They're 4-7 now. Lakers are 7-6. But look at the roster, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Andrew Wiggins is scoring 27 points a game. I think he's a future NBA MVP. You got Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, Ricky Rubio. You got some big-time players. Karl Anthony Towns, 22 points a game. This team's for real. I think down the road, a year or two, you're going to see this team contend for championships. So I think the T-Wolves this year will finish ahead of the Lakers.
All right, you heard the defense from Chase Diamond sparkling over there. Did First Lady defend?
Oh, well, I agree with Chase. The Timberwolves, they have, lots of young talent. They definitely have one of the best big men in the basketball, and that's Karl Anthony Towns. He won the Rookie of the Year last year, and I'm going to put him ahead of Anthony Davis at this point because Anthony Davis has been injury prone. So Karl Towns, his ceiling is still yet to be tapped. And you have Anthony Wiggins, and there's several other. Yeah, Zach LaVine is blowing up this year. He's balling this year. So there's a lot of talent there. By the end of the season, Tom Thibodeau will have this team gelling. You have to understand, Tom Thibodeau is a defensive coach. So he's getting this team to play defense. And this is the reason why I believe they got off to a slow start, because they're learning his defensive schemes and patterns. And, that takes a lot out of you. And and we already know how hard Tom Thibodeau works his team. Now, how hard he works everybody. So this young team is going to be gelling at the end of the season. They're definitely going to be ahead of Laker Nation, because I consider the Lakers just like the Dallas Cowboys. Something is going to happen to Laker Nation.
All right, y'all heard the defense. But this is flippage, where we flip the script, and it's because you don't know what they're really thinking, and have the panel defend the opposing view. Laker Nation will have more wins than the team of Sky Blue Waters. Chase Diamond defend.
I'll tell you what, the Lakers will have more wins than the T-Wolves when it comes down to the end of the year. Simply for the fact that they have a proud tradition of winning. The Lakers know how to win at their core. I don't think there's any pressure on them this season. No Kobe Bryant. I think their number one pick goes to the Sixers this year, so it's not like they have to tank at the end of the year to get a better draft pick. So I think you're going to see a Laker team that goes out and fights every night, and just the combination of strong will is going to get them more wins than the Timberwolves.
All righty. Strong will. Dun, dun, dun. DizzieMac defends something.
You know it. Shimmy said girls were over here teasing me. That's all right. But Tibbs has got the T-Wolves pointing upward. Give them a little bit more time into his defense, and they're going to be the best defensive team in the NBA. You got length. You got the players who want to be good, want to be great, putting in the time. They're already feared, home or away. You're gonna get a tough game out of the T-Wolves. And hey, they're young stars, Wiggins, LaVine, Towns. You got just a couple more, maybe not even half this season before you're gonna start talking about them as all NBA type players. T-Wolves.
All right, First Lady. Wrap it up.
Okay, I'll wrap it up in a bow tie. Look, Laker Nation is back. And the reason why Laker Nation is back is because of Luke Walton. He is a winner. He knows how to win, and he has brought stability to this team. He's gotten these young players. D'Angelo Russell is a much different player this year under Luke Walton than he was under previous coaches. I mean, D'Angelo Russell, people really thought that was a bust pick for the Lakers, but he's turning out not to be. And Jordan Clarkson, he's coming off the bench. Can you imagine Jordan Clarkson's coming off the bench? But he has solidified that bench, and that's the reason why they continue to win. And Julius Randle, he's a strong power forward, and he's making things work for them. And, Brandon Ingram, they have a draft pick there, Brandon Ingram. He really hasn't gotten started, but he's still going to be down the line. So they have more upside for the Lakers. And, how could I forget? Swaggy P. He's finally playing, He finally got rid of Azalea, what's her name, and now he's really playing really well. So, it's all about Luke Walton. He's really gotten this young team to play well, and that's the one reason why they're going to have a better record than the Timberwolves. Definitely.
All right. You got the final word from the First Lady. First Lady, take us out of here.
On the other side of the break, we have another performance from Plunky and Oneness on Shout Out. Please stay tuned.
Free Mr. Vine and get you some Thanksgiving dinner. You are listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. It's time for Shout Out Part 2, the picks, and the finale. The music flows from around the globe to get a shout out from the First Lady and the crew. Over to you.
We have another performance from Plunky and Oneness with their album Juju Jazz Funk. DJ, their next track we're going to hear is called Move Forward. Okay, that's Plunky and Oneness with Move Forward. All right, DizzieMac, did you like this one?
Oh yeah, me and the Shimmy Shake girls were really rocking to this one. That's that heading down I-95 with the top down, First Lady, going through Carroll City.
Okay. What you know about Carroll City, DizzieMac?
Hey, DizzieMac, get around. What's up, 305?
I see, 305 all the way. Okay. Chase?
I'd definitely give it a thumbs up. If I was a little younger and actually had rhythm, I could see myself out there in the dance floor, getting down with the Shimmy Shake girls,
Yeah.
I could see myself dancing to this song, definitely.
Talk that stuff, Chase. Talk that stuff.
Brother Chase, let me tell you something. I'm the only rhythmless brother on the planet. I got 3 left feet. But you know what? What I find out is the women don't care.
Once you get a little Grey Goose in them,
they go,
it's
cute. They go, now don't be getting all foolish and stuff like trying to break out with the funky chicken and stuff like that. But if you generally just trying to go with it and you smiling, they go with the flow. They go with the flow. And that's from one rhythmless brother to another. That's why I do radio.
All right.
They don't. I don't even get to do the triangle. I said they just go, look, man, just go read some stuff. Now,
so what did you think of the
but
song?
I'd like it to. I'm shouting it out. I think the song should get a shining star. I'm shouting it out. I like it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I definitely like the song. Now I know where they got the juju jazz funk, because that definitely was funky. I love that song. So I mean, I gave them a yo on the first song, but definitely shouting that one out. So it's great, definitely. Well, that's the end of the shout out. If you like what you heard from Plunky and Oneness, check them out at plunky1.com. If you would like to be heard or have any comments, you can send your emails and tracks to panties@oldgrumpyradio.com. It is time for the picks. DizzieMac is running rampant, just like his Raiders, but the second half has started, and it will be anyone's game. Will I reclaim my crown? Well, DizzieMac, guess what?
What's up?
What's up, DizzieMac? Well, I'll tell you what's up. You had a couple of decent weeks, but you had a couple of one bad week, and guess what? I am pulling in with some good scores, and you too, Chase. So let's get to the results.
My results are like the United States deficit.
All right, well, Chase. All right, so we have 2 weeks to go over from week. Let's see, November 5th. I ended up with 1,075,000 points. Chase actually was leading with 1,250,000 points from that week, and DizzieMac, you had 750,000 points. And you still were leading DizzieMac after that week, but the past week being the 12th. Now, Chase, you didn't get your picks in, but I want to tell you, it's probably a good thing that you didn't get into it, because it was a tough week. I ended up with 385,000 points, and DizzieMac, you had minus 1,155,000 points.
Good Lord.
Damn, you know what it was? DizzieMac, it was that optional pick. You remember? 2 games will be decided by a field goal. You said yes, I said no. There were 6 games decided by a field goal. So the grand totals as of right now, I am in the lead with 1,835,000 points. And DizzieMac, you still holding on at 1,170,000 points. And Chase, you in it. You in it too. You have 825,000 points. Look, I was in negative for at least 3 weeks, so it's possible to come back because you know the points are really high.
Chase, you in striking distance, bro.
So this week I'm taking the lead.
Right.
I'm making my bold statement. This is the week.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'm gonna go with the dark horse. I think I'm gonna ride Chase this week.
Okay. Yeah, as long as Spitface is not giving his picks. All right, let's get to this week's picks. The Bills versus the Bengals. 400,000 for the correct answer, a minus 555,000 for the incorrect answer. All right, Chase, since you made that bold prediction, you go first.
I think Marvin Lewis's job's on the line. You got to go Bengals.
His job seems like it should always be on the line. But for some reason, they always. All right, I am going with the Bills because we already know what's his name? Rex Ryan's job is on the line too. Because if the Bills do not make it to the playoffs, Rex should be fired. Right, Stephen A. Smith? Okay, that's what he says. DizzieMac, who do you have?
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
The who? DizzieMac. This is the Bills versus the Bengals.
The Bungles.
The Bungles.
The Bills. Yes, I'm going with the Bills over the Bungles.
Okay, yeah, the Bungles. Okay, let's now you can jump a little bit ahead. Now we got the Titans versus the Colts. 140,000 for the correct, a minus 150,000 for incorrect. All right, this one is a tough one, but I'm gonna go with the Titans. The Titans have been playing really well as of late, so I'm gonna go with the Titans. DizzieMac, who do you have?
Oh, I said it first. The Titans.
Hey, Chase.
I hate to agree with both of you, but I'm loving the Titans. Marcus Mariota's on fire. I'm going Titans.
Yeah, he is. Okay, Green Bay versus Washington. 150,000 for the correct answer, minus 175,000 for the incorrect answer. I'm going to go with the Washington team. I just don't know what's going on with Green Bay. I'm definitely going with Washington.
Touchdown double check.
Discount double check is not doing what he needs to do. Chase?
What's going on with the Packers is no defense and no running back, but I'm going to go Packers in that one.
Are you going Packers? Okay. All right, DizzieMac.
I'm with you, First Lady. I'm going to double down on you with that because I read a difficult article about Aaron Rodgers. Kind of shocking, kind of probably ties into why he's not playing so well.
Oh, you want to share?
Well, they said, hey, they said Aaron Rodgers has cut off his whole family. Cut them off. You get no soup for you. No soup for you. You and you. No soup for you. Nothing.
Asking for too much money. Okay. All right.
Bernie Kosar should have did
it. Cut them off.
Cut them off. Yeah, sometimes you got to cut people off like that who always want to beg you for money. All right, Cardinals versus Vikings. 125,000 for the correct answer, minus 125,000 for the incorrect answer. Go ahead, DizzieMac.
I'm going with them Cardinals. Tough to beat Cardinals.
All right. I'm going to go. Oh, this is something. The Vikings are really. They've lost 3 games in a row?
Right.
Let me see. I'm trying to. It's been a lot of games. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals too. I just don't have any faith anymore in the Vikings. Their defense looks like it's slipping a little bit, and we know they don't have any offense. Okay, Chase.
I'm gonna go Vikings in this one.
I know they're playing at home, but
I think it's a 1 o'clock game, and West Coast teams playing at 1 o'clock struggle.
It struggles. Okay. All right, Chase. We'll see. Texans versus the Raiders. 300,000 for the correct answer, minus 325,000 for the incorrect answer. Chase?
The Raiders are just too much. They're a lot better than the Texans on offense. You got to go Raiders.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, Chase. I'm going Raiders. DizzieMac, I got you penciling for Raiders. Right?
You know what? Watch out. Chase, watch out, man. I got a little stick 'em on right now. That's the Hayes.
Okay. Who will throw more interceptions? Jameis Winston or Carson Palmer? 375,000 for the correct answer, minus 250,000 for the incorrect answer. I'm going to go with Carson Palmer. He is playing the Vikings, so maybe their defense can have I'm going to go with Carson Palmer. He'll have more interceptions. DizzieMac.
I'm going to go with not so famous Jameis Winston.
Okay. Chase?
Can I go with Jay Cutler?
No, that's not the question.
I'm just teasing. I'm going to go with Winston in this one.
Okay, you're going to go with Jameis. All right, which team will have more rushing yards? The Bengals or the Dolphins? 250,000 for the correct answer, minus 190,000 for the incorrect answer. I'm definitely going to go with the Dolphins. They have finally discovered if you can run the football, you can win because you don't have to depend on Ryan Tannehill's arm. Okay, Chase, who do you have?
I'm going to go with the Bengals in this one.
Oh, okay. You're going with the Bengals. DizzieMac.
I'm going to go with you, First Lady. Ajayi is going to run wild. And not only, to me, you don't have to depend on Ryan Tannehill's decision-making and the ball off. It's easy, simple.
Who will score more touchdowns, Tom Brady or Derek Carr? 275,000 for the correct answer, minus 225,000 for the incorrect answer. I'm going to go with you first, DizzieMac.
First Lady, you know what I'm going to say.
Derek Carr?
No, I'm going Tom Brady.
Tom Brady? Who the Patriots playing this week?
San Francisco 49ers this week.
Oh, okay. Well, then that answers the question. I'll go with Brady. Even though, Derek Carr did not have any touchdowns last week. So I'm, wondering if he really will have a comeback this week since he didn't score. He didn't throw one touchdown. They had all their touchdowns from rushing. So, anyway, I'm going to stick with Brady. Chase?
I was going to go with Brady, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm going to go with Derek Carr. I'm thinking that the Raiders don't have much of a running game, so maybe we'll see some throwing. I'm going to go with Carr. I'm going to go opposite you guys.
Okay. All right. This is the optional question. You do not have to answer it. They will be at least, okay, I don't know what the producer was thinking, but there will be at least 3 2-point attempts that are successful. There will be at least 3 2-point attempts that are successful. Now, I want to clarify something with these optionals so we are all on the same page.
Okay.
All right. So everybody understands it. So if there are 4, that means you don't win. It has to be
because it's
you changed it this like you said at least.
Right,
you
at
changed
least.
it to at least. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
okay.
if there are
so
more
there's
than
going to be a
3,
minimum.
it doesn't matter.
Right. So a minimum. Okay. See, this time the producer got tricky on us. All right. There could be a minimum of 3 2-point attempts that are successful. 750,000 for the correct answer, minus 300,000 for the incorrect answer. I'll start with Chase. Chase, are you going to take the option?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to pass on that one.
I know.
Seems like a coin toss.
I'm going to, since I got the lead, I'm going to pass on it. DizzieMac, you taking the option? Yeah, I'm chicken. DizzieMac?
No guts, no glory. I'm going to go for it.
Okay. Go ahead, DizzieMac. Yes
I'm
or
going
no?
for it. Yes.
You will say there will be at least 3 2-point attempts that are successful. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to say yes.
Back.
All right. That one I did not like. I agree with you, Chase. It's better to pass on that one. All right. Okay, we'll see how we do next week. We'll see how we do next week with our predictions. Okay, since it's time for those outrageous predictions, time for our panel to give their outrageous predictions for the week. So, DizzieMac, what is your outrageous predictions for the week?
Money Floyd Mayweather was signed to fight Conor McGregor.
Oh, well, that's not really outrageous. They've been talking about that one. But anyway, Chase?
Yeah, I've been hitting my outrageous predictions. I hit my last one 2 weeks ago. I think my outrageous one for this weekend is the Bears are going to win at New York.
All right.
We might have to see what they put in your put into that coffee you had. It was looking like black coffee with sugar, but I think they added a little something to it.
It was either going to be the Niners upsetting the Patriots or the Bears knocking off the Giants. I think I'll go with the Bears.
That I would go with the Bears. But my outrageous prediction is that the Cleveland Browns will win 2 games.
Wow.
They will end up 2-14.
That could happen.
Okay, my outrageous prediction is that Donald Trump will pick a cabinet member that doesn't have problems with non-white people.
He tried to get Ben Carson, but he turned him down. I guess he has his practice to worry about. But
Ben Carson got problems with black people.
Everybody he picked didn't like Muslims, don't like Spanish, do not like black. So,
okay.
I mean, he's going to pick somebody who likes everybody. Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay, please enjoy the performance from Pumpkin from Pluto as we close the show out. This has been Cheryl Smith and the crew, and you have been listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports.
Ah!
Come on. Sheba, baby. Sycamore. The ghetto. The ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. The ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. The ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. The ghetto. Talking
your plate, and she's no longer bringing home some bacon. What your ghetto be like? Cool cup, hopscotch, knickerbockers and juice hot. Double Dutch, get on the bus. Candy necklaces and stuff. Parties at people's houses. Teenagers making out on couches. What your ghetto be like? Ducking and dodging, ain't no rhyming them. Saying clever shit to make you sound like a pimp. Walking with a limp. What your ghetto be like? Nicknames like Chim Chim, Pumpkin, Pookie, Lil Bookie, Nay Nay, Day Day, KK, Shay Shay. When your real name is Shay. Sounds a whole lot better than bitch, hoe. Come open this door, kicking your mama up off the blow. Family definitely coming over to even the skull. What your ghetto be like? Pants, toes, fluorescent socks, flower pans. Get your hands out my face. Knock that stick off my shoulder. Salt and pepper, I'll take your man. What your ghetto be like? The unemployment line. The welfare office where begging camp is designed. Doing the crime at the risk of doing time. Where poverty is free at the risk of humility. What your ghetto be like? Third water, fine guards and groups. Dusters, Cadillacs, and Coupe-de-Villes with the fifth wheel. Oh, that's my car. Ain't it? You know them kids going down to that soda steel. What your ghetto be like? Chick jeans, bar tips with the partner side. Write your name on street signs. Fancy designs on your pants, doing the skate and a hand dance. What your ghetto be like? The corner store where piss made your nose sore, where dignity was no more, and everyone wanted you out the house, they couldn't take it anymore. What your ghetto be like? Miss Polly will be out on mic, seeing the kids out the street light. Tight, rap boy to take flight. What your ghetto be like? The ghetto. Talking about the ghetto, the ghetto. Talking about the ghetto, the ghetto. Talking about the ghetto, the ghetto. Talking about the ghetto.
Your name's Whistle, Mr. Jump the Boogie, water from the ghetto, pocket full of goodies, off all night, jean jacks and hoodies, when I feel like I run you on the trick street, my game down to men, hardest shit to hit the concrete, catch my scent, I pump to the heartbeat, get dollars and cents, I'm fucking with an army, pardon my friends, the daylight start me to my thirst is quenched, I journey through the shadows, prepare smack holes, niggas in the crack stores, Asian in the cold stores, just through the A stores, kids on the dad don't fit us no more. We playing before the game get run. Mistake the whole ghetto for being dumb. I got plans in gold and a bunch of guns. You won't take my soul, double take this